Today's topic is fundamental solutions of linear homogeneous equations. So mainly we are focusing on linear homogeneous second order ordinary differential equations. This is our first theorem. Here we have a second order homogeneous linear differential equation y double dash plus p of t into y dash plus q of t into y equal to 0. And the Wronskian W is equal to, we know that W Wronskian is equal to determinant of y1, y2, y1 dash, y2 dash. That is nothing but y1, y2 dash minus y1 dash, y2. This is not equal to 0 at the point t0 where the initial condition y of t0 is equal to y0 and y dash of t0 equal to y0 are assigned. So here we have a initial value problem with initial condition t0. That is y of t0 equal to y0 and y dash of t0 equal to y0 dash. Since this is a second order equation, we need two conditions to find the solution. So suppose that at that point our Wronskian is not equal to 0. Then the theorem says that we can find C1 and C2 constants such that their combination, linear combination C1y1 of t plus C2y2 of t will be the solution of this initial value problem. That is, their linear combination C1y1 plus C2y2 satisfies the differential equation and the initial condition. It simply means that the linear combination will be the solution of our given differential equation if the Wronskian is not equal to 0. This is first theorem. Now our second theorem is y1 and y2 are two solutions of our homogeneous linear second order differential equation, and if there is a point t0 where the Wronskian is not 0, then the family of solution y equal to c1 y1 of t plus c2 y2 of t with arbitrary constant c1 and c2 includes every solution. That is, every solution of our given differential equation will be of the form c1 y1 of t plus c2 y2 of t. It clearly y1, if c1 equal to 1 and c2 equal to 0 means we will get y1 as the solution, and if c2 equal to 1 and c1 equal to 0 means our y2 as the solution. That is, this is the general solution, which means two solution with their Wronskian at a particular point is not 0, which means Wronskian is not identically 0, means their linear combination will be the general solution, or every solution will be the linear combination of that given two vectors. That is our second theorem. Now third theorem says, consider the differential equation. Again we have a second order ordinary linear homogeneous differential equation with the coefficients p and q are continuous on some open interval I. We know that if this p and q are continuous on this some interval I, means this linear equation have a solution in that interval. In particular, the given differential equation has a unique solution at the initial point, right? So here we have p of t and q of t are continuous, and y1 is the solution satisfying the initial condition, y2 is also satisfying the initial condition. Then they are known as, they form a fundamental set of solutions. So to show that two solutions or two functions y1 comma y2 are they form a fundamental set of solution of a given differential equation. First step, we have to show that they are solutions. They are solution means this y1 y2 are the solution. Second one, Wronskian is not equal to 0. That is, Wronskian is not identically 0, which means this y1 and y2 form a fundamental set of solutions. Now we have a problem. We are given y1 of t equal to e raised to rt and y2 of t equal to e raised to st are two solutions of a given second order linear differential equation. We have to show that they form a fundamental set of solution. Okay, so to show that is a fundamental set of solution, it is enough to show that it's Wronskian, that is w of y1 of t comma y2 of t not equal to 0. So let us find the Wronskian, that is w of y1 of my comma y2 is equal to determinant of y1 y2 y1 dash y2 dash. Okay, now this is equal to determinant of y1 is e raised to rt, y2 is e raised to st, y1 dash is r e raised to rt and y2 dash is s e raised to st. Okay, which is equal to e raised to rt into s e raised to st, that is s e raised to rt into e raised to st minus the product, that is e r into e raised to st into e raised to rt, which is equal to, here this e raised to rt into e raised to st is common, can take it outside, which is e raised to r plus s into t. Since we know that e raised to rt into e raised to st is e raised to rt plus st into s minus r, and e raised to r plus s into t is a exponential function. Therefore, this is not equal to 0. This is not equal to 0. Now, we are given that r is not equal to s. That is, s minus r is also not equal to 0. Here, Wronskian w of y1 comma y2 is not equal to 0 means this y1 and y2 forms a fundamental set of solutions. Now we have one question, that is given that y1 of t equal to e raised to t and y2 of t equal to e raised to t, we have to show that they form a fundamental set of solution of the given differential equation y double dash minus 2y dash plus y equal to 0. So it is not given that y1 and y2 are the solutions. By definition, we know that the solution are said to be fundamental set of solution if they are Wronskian not equal to 0. Here we have to first show that this y1 and y2 are the solutions of the given differential equation. So our differential equation is y double dash minus 2y dash plus y equal to 0. To show that y1 is a solution of equation 1, we have to show that y1 double dash minus 2y1 dash plus y1 equal to 0. For that, here we have y1 of t equal to e raised to t, y1 dash equal to e raised to t, y1 double dash equal to e raised to t. So, y1 double dash minus 2y1 dash plus y1 is equal to, by substituting the values we will get 0, which means y1 is a solution of equation 1. Next, we are going to prove that y2 is a solution of equation 1. Now, y2 is t raised to t and its first derivative is t. Derivative of t raised to t is first into derivative of e raised to t plus e raised to t into derivative of t, that is e raised to t. Similarly, we can find y2 double dash by substituting y2 double dash minus 2y dash plus y2, and simplifying we will get it is equal to 0. That is, y2 is also a solution of our given differential equation 1. So we got two solutions of 1. Now we have to show that they form a fundamental set of solution. For that, we are going to find the Wronskian of y1 and y2, that is w of y1 y2 is equal to, by definition it is determinant of y1 y2 y1 dash y2 dash, which is equal to determinant of e raised to t, t e raised to t, e raised to t, t e raised to t plus e raised to t. By determinant we can find Wronskian is equal to e raised to 2t. Since the exponential function is never 0, Wronskian is never 0. That is Wronskian not equal to 0 for all t, which means that this is the y1 and y2 form a fundamental set of solutions.